You guys are tapping into different markets, different cities. What can you say has been the biggest transition from that? Because obviously the music there is different than other cities, so you're trying to tap into that market. What can you say has been?
Well, it really haven't been that difficult because we, like I said, me and him, we travel all around the world. Mm-hmm. So we've been diverse to everybody that's out, that's doing things in different places. So it really hasn't been that difficult for us, basically, like I was saying, because we deal with artists from different states, different cities, mm-hmm. all over the country. So we've been dealing with these artists for years. We've been traveling for the last 10 years nonstop. So it's like we personally know a lot of people from a lot of different places. So it's easier for us to adapt to different markets.
Okay, I love that. So also with you guys being from the Midwest and people really tapping into you guys and the motion that you guys have taken place, what is something that you want us to take from you guys and to know really that you guys are really pushing in the game?
Well, what we're really pushing in the game is independence, because we want artists to own their own masters and their own publishing, you know what I'm saying? So it's, just put a little money behind, yourself, believe in yourself, and, things can go, because the way technology is today, it's not like it was back in the day, mm-hmm. you know what I'm saying? We didn't need certain things, you can get on social media and do a push. They got a lot of different marketing, it's about marketing and promotion. Mm-hmm. So, the business is mostly who you know what I'm saying, versus talent, you know what I'm saying? So if you know the right people, you can get in the right places and get in the right room and then make it count when you get in these places, Mm-hmm. It's not about who the most talented, it's about who the most hard working, mm-hmm. you know what I'm saying? Because hard work beat talent, you know what I'm saying, for real. So if you work hard, you will accomplish your mission, dedication, determination, and discipline.
Okay, I love that. So a lot of artists that are up and coming, they might not have the structure you guys have built for these artists, really pushing them to their full potential. What is something that you guys could tell them, even if they don't have that support system, how can they really push to their full potential?
I mean, you have to understand your niche. Like everybody got their strengths and weaknesses, the things you kind of know, but you got to continue to grow. And a lot of times you have to just have some discipline. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to know everything. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be pieces along the way. But like you said, you got to have that hard work. You have to have that work ethic. You got to have that tenacity, you know what I'm saying, grit. So you really got to just grind, like work, learn, continue to evolve. You can't be talking about what the same thing 5 years ago, 10 years ago, because, for me, I'm not ever in competition with anyone. Every year I'm in competition with myself. And that's financially, that's mentally, physically, just each year continue to grow and continue to develop. And so as an artist, you should be continuing to work to hone your skills, continue to hone that ear, you know what I'm saying, continue to grow, to diversify, building relationships, networking. People take networking for granted, but I guarantee you your network equals your net worth. Mm-hmm. If you take the top 10 people that be around you the most frequently and guesstimate what they make or whatever and divide it up, that's probably about what you're worth or what you're valued, because it's gonna be you're basically equivalent to those that surround you. You know what I'm saying? If all your friends are millionaires, very high probability that you're a millionaire. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If all your friends in the hood and smoke every day, probably a high probability you in the hood smoking every day. You know what I'm saying? So, you think about it in that context. So, man, just continue to grow, man. Continue to work.
Also to add to that, a lot of artists need to, like you said, the networking is huge. Support your other fellow artists in your state, in your city. If everybody support each other, y'all can get a lot of, because it don't cost nothing to like, to comment. To share, all that stuff is free. If you're an artist in the city, you can go platinum, gold, diamond from your city. You don't even have to go outside. There's a lot of platinum artists that we never heard of because we're not from where they're from. Mm-hmm. So if people if for me to advice to the up and coming artists is to support all the artists around you. Do music with other artists. Let their fans become your fans and your fans become theirs, So you definitely got to network and just push the people around you, because if you help pushing people around you, they're gonna help push you.
Yep.
So it's like, what I'm saying, it's like you know, you're not really paying for it. You're paying for it by your services. You know, I'm gonna give you my services. You give me your services. So we gotta start.
Everybody gonna win.
Yeah, everybody will win because everybody, you know, if everybody stream everybody's stuff every day and all the time, you know, pages will become monetized. Then people have budgets. So people say, okay, we're gonna put on a little show. We sticking together. We're gonna put on a show, and now we're gonna all eat off this show. You know what I'm saying? All that's marketing dollars to put into your craft, and you putting that money back into your craft. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna monetize itself on these platforms, and that's your money. That's your budget. And now people checking for you.